Einstein once said, "I am neither clever nor especially gifted. I am only very, very curious." This is the primary tool that you have as agile leaders, your curiosity. This will see you well through all the changes that we're going to see in the world over the coming years. So now that we know this, we have this sense of curiosity. What do we need to do next? Well, there are a number of soft skills that we need to develop in ourselves, our teams, our organizations, to really take advantage of this new age that we're going into. Now, here's the good news. Every single person in this room today already has these skills. My job is to show you how you can develop them. And we call these skills the 4 C's. And this is work based upon myself, people like Yuval Noah Harari, lots of organizations like Cisco, SAP, Apple. They talk about these 4 key soft skills: our ability to collaborate, our creativity, our ability to think critically, and our communication skills. Today, I'm just going to focus on 2 of these as they relate to the work that you do. And that is our ability to collaborate and our ability to create. So this first one, creativity. So creativity is the ability to generate, develop, and execute on our new ideas. According to the World Economic Forum, interviews with 1,000 global business leaders, creative thinking will be the most important soft skill in this new age that we're going into. That is simply because things like AI, generative AI especially, will replace many of the non-creative tasks that we currently do in our jobs. Meanwhile, LinkedIn recently did a study that found creativity is now the #1 soft skill that employers are looking for, while collaboration is #3. And it's that combination of your human curiosity and creativity and your ability to collaborate with people and machines that will define this new era. In fact, don't just take it from me or the World Economic Forum or LinkedIn. Let's listen to Sam Altman, the creator of OpenAI, the creators of ChatGPT, and what skills he believes will be most needed for this new age.
I think critical thinking, creativity, the ability to figure out what other people want, the ability to have new ideas, that, in some sense, that'll be the most valuable skill of the future. If you think of a world where every one of us has a whole company worth of AI assistants that are doing tasks for us to help us express our vision and make things for other people and make these new things in the world, the most important thing then will be the quality of the ideas, the curation of the ideas, because AI can generate lots of great ideas, but you still need a human there to say this is the thing other people want. And also humans, I think, really care about the human behind something.
So let's make a quick definition. When I talk about creativity, I'm not talking about artistic creativity or music or any of those things. Creativity is about bringing new ideas to the mind. Innovation is about bringing new ideas to the world. But without creativity, there is no innovation. Creativity is the engine of innovation, whether that's in designing new products or processes or ways to improve and do things. But we have a little bit of a problem here. Let me see a show of hands here just now. How many people in the room today consider themselves to be creative or creative thinkers? Okay, wonderful. Actually, that's higher than usual. Normally, if I go and speak in an organization, I was speaking in Chicago last week. I was speaking to 1,000 internal auditors. Okay? So I asked that same question. It was like 5–10%. Generally, around the world, only 40% of people in organizations say that they consider themselves to be creative. So let's think about that for a moment. That means the majority of people in your organizations do not consider themselves to have the one skill that's going to be most needed to survive and thrive in this new age. That's a problem. In fact, Time magazine calls it the creativity crisis. So why do so many of us, or many of your colleagues in your organizations, not consider themselves to have this incredibly important skill? It's because we've been told a lie, a myth that's holding us back from doing our most creative and therefore our most innovative work. And it's this myth here. It's the myth of the lone creative genius. It's this idea that says that creativity is all about I, the individual, the ego. Nothing could be further from the truth. For the first 20 years of my working career, I used to manage the careers of high-profile rock stars. So I worked with members of the Rolling Stones, multiple Grammy Award winners. Interesting job. You deal with some pretty big egos in that job. And sometimes I would be standing there at the side of the stage watching as my artist performed. And if I looked out, I could see the thousands, the tens of thousands of people enjoying the show. But if I looked to my right, I could see backstage. Now, the audience member can usually only ever see the singer with the spotlight on them. They rarely get a chance to see backstage, the 100 to 200 people backstage, who are just as much a part of making a creative and successful and innovative show as the person with the spotlight on them. See, the media loves the idea of the lone creative genius, the singer with the spotlight on them, or the CEO on the front cover of that business magazine, as if that CEO had single-handedly built that business. But you know that's a lie. It's a fiction. Because here's the truth. Creativity is collaborative. Creativity is a team sport.